Thank you very much, Madam MC. The acting registrar, our special guest and co-founder of the Data Science Network, Dr. Augustine Dente. I acknowledge all the officials of the Data Science Network, the rep of the regional minister, members of the Executive Management Committee, our deans, our directors, our heads of department, directors of all state agencies and institutions here present. Let's put our hands for the organizing committee, chaired by Elikem. Data scientists, researchers, faculty, staff, and students are acknowledged in a very special way, students from our senior high schools, and I think that it's a good thing to do. Let's give it to them, because this is a time to catch them young, and then we can socialize them to behave in a particular way other than the way we were socialized at the time. So you are growing up at a better time. Our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a welcome to Who Technical University. It's my pleasure to join the registrar in welcoming all of you to this auditorium. And I must say that it is a privilege and an honor to welcome you to this very special summit, the 2026 Ghana Data Science Summit, and on the slogan, Data First, being hosted here at ETU in collaboration with our esteemed partners in academia and industry. On behalf of the Governing Council, the Academic Board, management, faculty, staff, and our students, and the entire ETU community, I extend our heartfelt appreciation to all participants who have traveled from across Ghana and beyond to be part of this significant gathering. Your presence here underscores the growing importance of data science as a catalyst for national development and economic transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered here under the theme Building a Data-Driven Economy, the strategic role of academia, that I've been requested to comment on. The theme is not only timely, but also compelling, challenging us to reflect critically on how higher education institutions can contribute meaningfully to the foundation of an economy where data-driven decisions underpin innovation, policy, and growth. Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in an era in which data has emerged as one of the most valuable assets for nations, organizations, and individuals alike. Across the globe, data is transforming industries, shaping public policy, driving innovation, and creating new opportunities for economic growth. From healthcare and agriculture to finance, education, manufacturing, transportation, and governance, the power of data-driven decision-making is evident, enabling institutions to become more efficient, productive, responsive, and competitive. Countries that have embraced digital transformation are leveraging data to enhance service delivery, improve economic productivity, anticipate societal challenges, and develop innovative solutions to complex problems. Indeed, the future will increasingly belong to those societies adept at collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and utilizing data effectively. For Ghana, transitioning to a data-driven economy is not merely an option, it is an essential necessity. As we actively work to accelerate industrialization, improve public sector efficiency, boost competitiveness, and achieve sustainable development, it is imperative that data becomes central to our planning and decision-making processes. The strategic role of academia in shaping Ghana's digital economy. Originally, universities had a dual mission of teaching and research. However, over the years, the mission has expanded to include societal impact, which includes extension services. Thus, the third mission includes innovation, knowledge transfer, program development, civic engagement, as well as social inclusion. To reflect the third mission, we must utilize data to confront some of the social ills effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, confronting belief systems that hinder growth and development. And I would like to challenge you this morning, ladies and gentlemen, that our role in academia requires us to confront belief systems and rumors that hinder our growth and development, using data as our foundation. Because it's commonplace in Ghana that we live on rumors most of the time. We live on hearsays instead of providing evidence to back whatever we are saying. No wonder in our country there is a proliferation of false prophets and prayer camps and soothsayers, that even we, those who are supposed to be educated, we fall prey to these people. Drawing conclusions based on speculations rather than data and facts. Attributing causes of illness and sometimes even death to individuals rather than to diseases. These are all manifestations of our inability to use data to confront the facts. And academia must liberate itself from these clutches to be able to serve as a beacon of life and hope to the many who look up to us. Elsewhere, they use data to even be able to speculate and then project how long people will live. But we are interested in asking a prophet somewhere to determine how long I will live. This is our country, and we as in academia must be able to prove these things and encourage people to live and enjoy the data economy that we are trying to build. Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on discussions about the future of Ghana's digital and knowledge economy, it is crucial that we recognize the pivotal role academia plays in this transformation. It is always said, and the young people, that you are sent to school to liberate yourself and to be able to also liberate your economy, to your community. And so if we, those who are educated and in academia, are also indulging in practices that will not inure to the benefits of our development, then we need to question our very education that we have received. Our universities and research institutions are not merely centers of learning. They are the engines of innovation and knowledge creation that will fuel our nation's progress in a data-driven world. Developing skills, skilled human capital. First and foremost, let us consider the importance of developing skilled human capital. The global demand for professionals in the fields such as data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity continues to rise at an unprecedented pace. To meet this demand, our educational institutions must continue to equip graduates with not only technical skills, but also critical abilities in analytical thinking, problem solving, and ethical awareness. At ATU, we fully embrace the responsibility of preparing our students for the challenges of a rapidly evolving digital space. We are dedicated to enhancing our programs in information technology, computer science, engineering, and allied areas, ensuring our graduates are not only competent, but also globally competitive. As alluded by the acting registrar, the introduction of our MSc program in Statistics and Data Science is a manifestation of our collective mission to build a high-level human capital in this field. As we nurture these skills workforce, we must also focus on advancing research and innovation. Academia serves as a vibrant laboratory for discovery, where groundbreaking algorithms and analytical tools are created. Through interdisciplinary collaboration, we can tackle pressing national issues, be it in agriculture, climate change, health system, urban planning, and so on. It is not enough for our research to remain confined to academic journals. Our findings must translate into practical solutions that improve lives and drive economic growth. By fostering an environment of innovation, we can transform challenges into opportunities for our nation. Supporting evidence-based policy making. But how do we ensure that our innovative research positively impacts society? This leads us to the next pillar of our role in supporting evidence-based policy making. In fact, effective governance relies on access to reliable data through analysis. Academia has the unique capacity to provide policymakers with insights they need to navigate complex issues and implement sound strategies. By forging strong partnerships between academic institutions and governmental bodies, we can ensure that the policy decisions are informed by robust data and empirical evidence rather than assumptions, which most of the time lead us astray. To amplify these efforts, we must remember that no institution can single-handedly build a thriving data-driven economy. The future beckons stronger partnerships between academia and industry. Such collaborations facilitate knowledge transfer, offer practical training opportunities, and foster applied research and address real-world problems. At ATU, we are committed to deepening our engagement with industry to ensure our educational programs are closely aligned with evolving workforce needs and technological trends. Promoting ethical and responsible use of data. Lastly, as we embrace the central role of data in our society, we must also confront the associated ethical dilemmas. Issues of privacy, security, fairness, accountability rise to the forefront. It is our obligation within the institutions to educate future professionals on ethical dimensions of data use and artificial intelligence. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as a leading technical university in Ghana, Whole Technical University is committed to advancing these digital transformations and innovation. We believe that data science, artificial intelligence, and emerging digital technology will play a critical role in shaping the future of education, business, and society. Just last week, we had an engagement on artificial intelligence, as it impacts on business, education, and practice right here in this auditorium. For this reason, we continue to invest in strengthening our digital infrastructure, enhancing research capacity, promoting interdisciplinary collaboration, and creating opportunities for students and faculty to engage in innovative projects. Hosting these summits aligns perfectly with our strategic objectives of contributing to national development through technology-driven education and research. We are proud to partner in this important initiative and to provide a platform where experts, practitioners, policymakers, researchers, and students can share knowledge, exchange ideas, and explore innovative pathways towards a data-driven future. As I end, let me call all of us to action. Ladies and gentlemen, academic institutions have a critical role, to play in shaping that future through education, research, and innovation and partnership. As we deliberate over the next few days, I encourage all participants to engage actively, challenge conventional thinking, share experiences, and explore opportunities for collaboration. The discussions that emerge from this summit should end with proceedings and presentation and practical recommendations that will inure to the benefit of academia in our dear country. Let's work together to build a future where data is not merely collected but effectively utilized to drive innovation, improve governance, strengthen businesses, enhance education, and create prosperity for all. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize that the strategic role of academia is crucial in shaping Ghana's digital economy. Together, let us harness the power of education, research, collaboration, and critical stewardship to cultivate a future that benefits all. To all participants, I would like to thank you for choosing to be part of this important conversation. We hope that your time at Ho Technical University and this Data Science Summit will be productive, enlightening, and memorable. I would like to wish you fruitful deliberation and a successful summit, and to thank Dr. Dente once again for finding us worthy to partner with you on this very occasion for this important conference or summit. To my dear students, I will encourage you to take very opportune advantage of these. This is your time to be able to navigate, to be able to add on to whatever you are picking in the classroom. This is a time that we'll be moving away from speculations to action, using the necessary technology to be able to advance our education. I'm particularly happy that there will be practical training sessions, of which I will also try to find time to come and learn something new today. And I urge you all to take advantage of the day. And on this note, I wish you a successful summit. Adam Nazu Kekeli. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Let's give it up to our professor. Thank you very much, Prof. That was very, very insightful. Data is very foundational in everything we do. And now we have to celebrate where we are. And you know, Volta region is one of the regions with rich culture. And so we have a cultural performance from Kekeli's dance ensemble. Let's acknowledge them. You can start recording, because this will be amazing. And then when you post on your stories, hashtag GDSS 2026 on all social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X. So please enjoy this performance.
Thank you very much, Kakeli. You've always delivered to satisfaction. At this point, we are going to have our keynote address, and we are going to invite Mr. Louis Togbo. He is the Regional Director, Statistician for Volta Region. Sir, you are welcome. Give it up for him one more time.
Thank you very much, Madam MC. Good morning, colleagues. I'm going to deliver the keynote address on behalf of our Deputy Government Statistician, Alhaji Omar Seidu, who is performing an equally important assignment outside the country. Ladies and gentlemen, today's summit is an important one, and so let's brace ourselves up for it. Rep of the Regional Minister, the Vice Chancellor and Management of Ho Technical University, leadership of IndabaX Ghana and the Ghana Data Science Summit Organizing Committee, distinguished policymakers, representatives of development partners, leaders of industry, members of academia and the research community, representatives of civil society organizations, members of the media, students, innovators, and the young data scientists who will shape Ghana's digital future. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. It is both an honor and a privilege to join you this morning at the Ghana Data Science Summit 2026 under the timely and important theme, Data First, Unlocking Ethical and Inclusive AI in Ghana. Permit me to congratulate the organizers for selecting a theme that speaks directly to one of the defining challenges and opportunities of our time. Artificial intelligence is rapidly reshaping economies, transforming industries, and redefining how societies work. Yet, before we discuss artificial intelligence, we must discuss something even more fundamental. We must discuss data, because without good data, there can be no good AI. Without representative data, there can be no inclusive AI. Without trusted data, there can be no ethical AI. And without strong national data systems, there can be no sustainable AI future. Let me begin with a scenario, not a statistic. Imagine a district agricultural officer in northern Ghana receiving AI-based advice on when farmers should plant maize. The model is sophisticated, built on satellite data and historical rainfall patterns. Farmers act on that information. But the rains arrive unevenly. In some communities, crop thrive. In others, they fail. The issue is not the technology, it is the data. The model was not trained on sufficiently localized Ghanaian data, nor validated against national statistics. This reflects a broader global reality. AI systems can underperform when applied outside the context in which their data was generated, a challenge widely recognized in global AI ethics frameworks. The lesson is simple. The technology may be powerful, but without the right data, it cannot be trusted. The lesson brings us directly to the theme of this summit, Data First. Let us state this unequivocally. In the age of artificial intelligence, data is not a byproduct of governance. It is its foundation. First, why data comes first? Ladies and gentlemen, if we accept that data is foundational, then we must also recognize that we must also recognize what is at stake. Today, Ghana is home to over 30.8 million people with a youthful and increasingly digital population whose opportunities and vulnerabilities will be shaped by AI. Across the world, artificial intelligence is transforming economies and institutions. Ghana is not observing this change. We are part of it. But participation alone is not enough, because the defining truth of this new era is this: AI is only as good as the data that sustains it. Without high-quality representative and locally grounded data, AI becomes inaccurate. AI becomes biased, and AI becomes exclusionary. These are not abstract risks, they are real. And they are already recognized within the global AI governance frameworks. This is why the principle of data first is so important. It reframes our priorities. Data first must precede algorithms. Infrastructure must come before innovation. And representation must precede deployment. And if we fail to get this sequence right, the consequences are profound. We risk becoming consumers, not creators, of AI systems, importing solutions that reflect our societies, while embedding those assumptions into our own. That is the challenge. But it also points us towards the solution, which begins with understanding what Ghana already has. Second, Ghana Data Foundation for the AI age. Ladies and gentlemen, if the future of AI depends on data, then the next critical question is, what data foundation does Ghana already possess? And how ready is it? The answer is encouraging, but incomplete. Ghana has invested significantly in building a credible and incredible national statistical system. The 2021 Population and Housing Census, conducted under challenging circumstances, captured appropriately 30.8 million people, providing the most comprehensive and disaggregated snapshot of Ghanaian society. It reveals a population that is not only growing, but transforming, characterized by a strong youth presence and presents both opportunity and responsibility. This is complemented by other key data sets, such as national accounts and price data, among others. Together, these are not just data sets, they are national assets. They give us something essential, a credible, evidence-based reflection of Ghanaian reality. However, as strong as this foundation is, it is not yet sufficient for the demands of an AI-driven economy. Ladies and gentlemen, we must confront the gaps. That is one, data systems that remain fragmented, limited interoperability across institutions, insufficient frequency for real-time decision-making, persistent digital inequalities across regions. These are not marginal issues. They define whether AI systems will work, or fail in practice. Our legal framework provides a solid base. The Data Protection Act 2012 Act 843 established the principles for protecting personal data and mandates regulatory oversight through the Data Protection Commission. But the transition from legal frameworks to functional ecosystems is the next critical step. And this is where ethics becomes central, not optional. Thirdly, ethical and inclusive AI, the non-negotiables. Ladies and gentlemen, once we recognize both our strengths and our gaps, a deeper question emerges. How do we ensure that the AI systems we build or adopt serve Ghana fairly and responsibly? The answer lies in ethics, not as an abstract ideal, but as an operational requirement. Globally, this shift is already underway. The UNESCO recommendation on the ethics and artificial intelligence 2021 articulates a human-centered approach grounded in fairness, transparency, and accountability. Similarly, the European Union's AI Act, which entered into force in August 2024, and this has been implemented in phases, demonstrates how these principles are being translated into enforceable policy. The implementation for Ghana is clear. We must not only adopt AI, we must govern it. And to do so effectively, we need clear guiding pillars. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to propose 5 pillars for Ghana. 1, transparency and explainability. Transparency ensures that AI systems do not operate as invisible decision makers. Citizens must understand how decisions are made, what data is used, and why outcomes occur. A Ghanaian denied access to a service should never face silence from a system. They should be able to ask why and receive a meaningful answer, because transparency is not just technical, it is democratic. Fairness and discrimination. Fairness requires that AI reflects the diversity of Ghana. This means representative data, rigorous testing across groups, and continuous monitoring. If a system performs well in urban areas, but poorly in rural areas, it is not neutral, it is inequitable. 3, privacy and data sovereignty. Data is not just information, it represents people. Protecting it requires strong enforcement of data protection laws, responsible data governance practices. But beyond protection lies control. Ghana must retain meaningful authority over how its data is used, stored, and valued. Because without sovereignty, data becomes an extractive resource and not a developmental one. 4, accountability and human oversight. AI must not dilute responsibility. Every system must have clear institutional ownership, human oversight mechanisms, channels for redress. When harm occurs, there must be accountability. The system decided it is not acceptable governance. Inclusivity by design. Finally, inclusivity must be built into every stage, from design to deployment. This requires engaging communities directly, ensuring accessibility, reflecting diverse voices. Because the effectiveness of AI is ultimately defined by who it serves and who it leaves behind. Ladies and gentlemen, these 5 pillars are not theoretical. They are the conditions under which AI earns public trust. And that trust is essential because without it, even the most advanced systems will fail to achieve impact. It is also why institutions matter. There must be national leadership commitment. In this context, we propose Ghana Statistical Service should serve as a national data steward for public sector AI. Not as the sole provider, but as a standard setter, validator, and custodian of data integrity. And we stand ready to lead this effort together with all stakeholders. Fourthly, from data to development. Ladies and gentlemen, having established both principles and institutions, the next step is application. Because ultimately, the value of AI lies not in theory, but in impact. Across Africa, AI is projected to generate between 61 billion and over 100 billion annually, with potential to reach up to 1.2 trillion in economic impact by 2030. In Ghana, this translates into real opportunities: smarter agriculture, more responsive healthcare, better targeted education systems, stronger revenue mobilization, and more efficient urban planning, among others. But these outcomes will not happen automatically. They require deliberate investment in data infrastructure, human capital, governance systems, institutional coordination, which leads to clear strategic ambition. Ghana must position itself as West Africa's leading hub for ethical, data-driven AI. Call to action. Ladies and gentlemen, reaching that ambition requires collective effort. To policymakers, elevate data to national infrastructure status. To academia, integrate ethics into technical training. To industry, build responsibly and invest locally. To young professionals, combine skill with responsibility. To civil society, strengthen accountability and public understanding. Because the future of AI is not shaped by technology alone, but by choices. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by returning to where we began. And at its core, this conversation is not about machines. It's about people and the kind of society we choose to build. So let me leave you with first 3 imperatives. Invest in data first, design for inclusion, govern with integrity. Let me give the final reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana has always shaped its own path through periods of transformation. Today, AI presents another such moment. We can adopt systems designed elsewhere, or we can build systems that are grounded in Ghanaian data, guided by Ghanaian values, accountable to Ghanaian citizens, and serving over 30 million people across this country. Ladies and gentlemen, let us choose to build systems that we see every Ghanaian. Let us choose to build systems that will serve every community. Let us choose to build systems that reflect our values. Let us choose data first, ethic always ethic always, inclusion without exception. Let us build an AI-enabled Ghana that does not just adopt the future, but defines it. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to IndabaX Ghana and the Ghana Data Science Summit organizing team for convening this important platform, and to Whole Technical University for its warm hospitality and commitment to advancing knowledge and innovation in Ghana. As the saying goes, if you want to go first, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This summit embodies that spirit of collaboration. To all partners, sponsors, speakers, and participants, your dedication is what makes this gathering possible. I wish you a fruitful deliberations, bold ideas, and enduring partnerships. I encourage that the conversation we begin here do not end with this summit, but continue as an active dialogue across institutions, sectors, and communities, shaping policy, informing innovation, and deepening our collective understanding of data and AI. I look forward expectantly not only to the outcomes of this summit, but to the continued collaborations and sustained dialogue it will inspire in the months and years ahead. Together, let us build a stronger, data-driven future for Ghana. Ayuko and the summit may the summit be a resounding success. Thank you for your kind attention.
Oh, let's keep clapping. Thank you very much, Mr. Lewis. It's important we create systems to better the community. Thank you very much. We will take a remark from our lead sponsor, GIZ Ghana, by Daniel Amewuda. Please, let's keep clapping. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Oh, I can hear the room. Good morning. Yes, we are young people, so I like us to be active. So, good morning. And if we have Gen Zs in the house, you say what? Clack it. Clack it. Well, great. Honorable guests, distinguished speakers, researchers, innovators, students, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Good morning once again. It is a pleasure to join you at the 7th Ghana Data Science Summit. IndabaX Ghana 2026 is a very important event. On behalf of the German Development Corporation and the GIZ, I would like to congratulate the Data Science Summit and the Whole Technical University and all partners involved in this beautiful event today. Germany and Ghana share a long-standing partnership grounded in sustainable economic development, innovation, skills development, and digital transformation. Through the German Development Corporation implemented by GIZ and other partners, we have been supporting the private sector, civil society, and others to work on government or Ghana's development priorities and contribute to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Across these areas, data and digital technologies are increasingly becoming essential tools for improving productivity, decision-making, service delivery, and inclusive growth. through our Digital Transformation Center right here in Ghana, which is part of the broader German Digital Transformation Initiative. GIZ supports Ghana in harnessing digital tools for development. The center works to strengthen digital skills, supports innovation ecosystem, promotes digital entrepreneurship, and enhance the enabling environment for the country's digital transformation. Our intervention seeks to ensure that digitalization creates opportunities for all, particularly young people in this room, women, startups, and small businesses. This year's IndabaX theme, Data First, Unlocking Ethical and Inclusive AI in Ghana, resonates strongly with our work and with Ghana's national development aspirations. Artificial intelligence is only as effective as the quality, accessibility, and responsible use of the data that powers it. Ethical and inclusive AI requires not only technological excellence, but also strong governance, local talent, representative data sets, and a commitment to ensuring that no one is left behind. For Ghana, AI and data science presents tremendous opportunities to accelerate progress in agriculture, healthcare, education, climate resilience, public service delivery, and business competitiveness. At the same time, these technologies challenge us to address issues for equity, privacy, transparency, and digital inclusion. And that is why we've been working with the Ministry of Communication over the period to support the development of the National AI Strategy, which was launched recently. But also for young people, for us to ensure that we are being innovative and we are developing our talent pipelines, GIZ has been supporting the country to develop its Ghana Innovation and Startup Bill as well. Our key message today is simple. Data and AI must be developed not merely as technologies, but as instruments for inclusive national development. So we should be able to use our data to solve our own problems. And that is why it is important that we collect data and then we analyze and utilize this data for our country's development. By investing in local talent, strengthening digital skills, promoting responsible innovation, and building strong partnerships between academia, industry, and government, Ghana can position itself as a leader in Africa's digital future while ensuring that the benefits of AI reach all segments of society. This is also why GIZ, through initiatives such as the Private Sector and Innovation Promotion Project, is proud to partner with IndabaX Ghana. Together, we are helping to strengthen Ghana's AI and data science talent pipelines, support innovation in agri and the digital economy, and create opportunities for young people to develop practical solutions to real developmental problems. I encourage all the participants here, especially you young people among us, and us as young people, I'm part of the young people, right? Not to just attend the summit as one of the many summits you are likely to attend, but to use it as a platform for learning. Also use it as a place to collaborate with other people, form ideas together, take actions on the ideas that you form, experiment, and build partnerships that will shape Ghana's digital future. On that note, I would like to thank you very much and welcome you all once again to this summit and wish you a successful event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, GIZ. and Mr. Daniel. Please, let's clap for him as he takes his seat. We appreciate. And for our slogan, I don't know who remembers. Our slogan. Anyone? Anyone? There's a gift too. Sorry? Data first. So GDSS 2026. Thank you very much. We'll take acknowledgements from Michael MC.
Thank you very much. All too soon. We've come to the end of the... Oh, our students, where are you going? We are going for lectures. Anyway, thanks for coming. Maybe you will not hear me saying thank you, so thanks for coming. We appreciate your coming. Those of us who were not here initially or early to know some of our management, our key management officers, I want to introduce them to you again. So, the head of this institution, the CEO, the father of this house, our vice chancellor, he is in the name of Professor Ben Honyenuga. Shall we give it up for him, please? And then for our acting registrar, we have Dr. Michael Todoku. For our internal audit, we have Dr. Frank Klu. He's the acting internal auditor. We have Honorable Francis Ganyaglo. He's the acting director for Public Affairs Directorate. We also have our deans, directors, and staff of HTU here. Shall we give it up for ourselves? And for our partners, we have Dr. Augustine Dente. He's the co-founder of GDSS. Shall we give it up for him? We have Mr. Louis Stogbo. He's the regional director, stats for Volta region. Thank you. Then we have Mr. Daniel Amehuda. He just left here. He's the rep for GIZ. We also have our mentors and our trainees. Wave at us. Oh, wave at us, because I can see your tags. Yeah, thank you. And we also have various students from various institutions, SHS. Shall you wave to us, please? Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you. Oh, wave at us again. Yeah. Then we have our HTU students. Some are having their classes, so they are already stepping out. We appreciate you for coming. And then we have our sponsors. We have GIZ. We have MasterCard, Telecel, Asset, Notify, Maverick, Ashanti Hawk Consortium. Please, if you are here, the reps are here. Shall you wave at us, please? And then, oh, wave at us. Thank you. Then we have, any more that you want to add? Okay, we are fine. We have part 2 of this program for our trainers and our mentors. And when we leave here, they are going to meet in the various labs of this university. So we are going to use the Star C lab. We are going to use the Amateur lab, the Octagon Wing 2, and then the Engineering Room 2. So for our trainers and our trainees, that's where we are going to meet. Okay, so we still have few announcements, then we call it a beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Co-MC. So we'll have our group picture after, like in a few minutes. So Kwekutek will direct that. But before that, a few announcements. So we have our breakout rooms for the tutorial session, and you need to select your preferred option on your dashboard. If you haven't, you can check the brochure and then you can select your tutorials. Volunteers will help you to the breakout rooms or for the place you have your sessions. You won't be allowed into a tutorial room if you did not select that specific topic. And we keep reminding you to follow us on our social media platforms, Ghana Data Science Summit, Instagram, Facebook, X, and take pictures, and then hashtag GDSS 2026 Data First. Thank you very much. I don't know if Kwekutek is ready.
Okay, so for photographs, we have management and the organizers. Please, here. Oh. Set, please. Yeah. Okay, so I'm told since you're already down, we should take general with everybody. So please, shall we be upstanding so we can all appear in the pictures? We are taking pictures. Our students, please don't go. Don't go yet. Don't go yet, please. Our organizers, if you are here, you can join, please.
Hello. Please, those at the top, come down a little for us. Those here, you can just move towards this side. Okay. Yeah, we want you to cover the space. Please, you can also come here.
Maoli SHS, please cover up for us.
Cover up. Yeah, thank you very much.
Then after the pictures, we'll go back to our seats. Thank you. Oh, shall we do it quickly, please? Okay, we are waiting for those who are coming. Please double up for us, please. Our students, please double up. Boss, please, we are waiting for you so that your students can fill up. Student, please, just fill up so we can just have a good aesthetics, please. It doesn't really matter where your school, just mix up so we can just take the pictures instead of waiting and time is. Please, you are not supposed to move, just shift to one side, just shift so you can just fill up the spaces there. Yeah, not necessarily coming down, just shift so you can just fill up, yeah. Thank you very much. Then management and the organizers, please, we'll take in front here. No, yeah, you face them. Yeah, management and... No, they are.
Please,
and I invited guests, all of us. Please, let's come down here. Say, oh yeah, our deans and directors, please. Organizers, our deans and directors, all of us. Then when we are done with this, staff of HTU will also join. Deans, directors, HODs, all of us here.
Please be seated. Select your tutorial topic before you leave, so we avoid queues. Please select before you go.
HTU staff, can we join? Then after HTU staff, we have our trainers to also join. HTU, quick. And please come upstage here. Yeah. Our organizers, we are duly acknowledged. Please, you can also join. After this picture, we will have our trainers. They will also take with management. We want pictorial evidence that we train them. Quick. Organizers, well, are you tired already? Double up. Or you've not eaten? Oh, you've not eaten, sorry. We have a correct restaurant here. And a cafeteria, we have good food. If you have not eaten, you can go there, get something good for yourself. Our trainers. Next. Our trainers. No, they should join us here. Oh, you are not the trainers? You are the trainers. Join us now. Facilitators. And your mentors? Facilitators and mentors. Please, if you are all here, those in tax, who are you? Are you not? They are not part of it. Oh, okay. Okay. You guys are in facilitators and mentors. Thank you all. On this note, we'll say God bless you all for coming. Your facilitators will talk to you. They will give you the next step. Thank you very much, management. We acknowledge your coming. Co-MC, I acknowledge your coming, and I acknowledge myself for coming. Thank you. We'll meet on the flip side. Congratulations to Ghana. Oh, GDS 2020, GDSS, thank you. GDSS 2026, GDSS 2026, Akpenami. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye.
Hey, yeah. Anywhere you there, I go there. I said it, Coco, my one and only. Baby, car you want, I go hustle you. Baby, take my heart, baby, carry go. If you think I go leave you, God forbid, yeah. If you leave me, die be this year. You dey show me things I can't resist. mention your name to the whole wide world. It be you that give me joy. Angela, Angela,
we don't want any of you to get lost. Even my own pregnant, get lost. So please, get seated. Okay? Don't go anywhere yet.